Well, our closing moments here on Nigeria 2015 with our two guests. Before the break, we were with you, Honorable Amb Ayo Adigun, talking about, Mark asked a question, asking if this whole development wouldn't see some PDP members leaving in droves or in twos going to the APC. And you were talking about the leadership recruitment process and a couple of other things that we can learn from this.
What I was saying clearly is that it's not all about the issue of people moving in droves. At all times, our political system is existing in a season of anomaly. And so you will always have people moving from one party to the other, to moving and thereabouts. Because it is not premised on principle nor on political ideology. That is just the issue of personal weather. But be that as it may, the problem we are having is clearly that, one, Nigerian people now have handed over a handbook by the outcome of this presidential election to the APC. Now, I just hope APC will be able to learn its lessons, because already, like I earlier said, APC has started to undergo that process of strict defense. Now, you also realize too that in the course of leadership recruitment process, in other parts of the world, leadership nurseries are, clusters of leadership nurseries are created, where you now have to go and talent spot. Every community, every society will talent spot for its leaders. Look at what happened in the National Collation Center yesterday. I must also say, just as we talk about President Jonathan being the #1 Democrat in this country, post-independence, we must also commend the guy as being a product of this leadership recruitment process. That is, having the right person in the right place. Yesterday, that place would have been on fire. Indeed, the whole country would have been on fire when one of the personalities exhibited excessive chauvinism by acting in a way and manner which, of course, created an impression that assumed monstrous dimension. But, of course, the way Professor Jega intervened and handled the issue showed expertise in managing change. And that is a function of leadership recruitment process. So we expect that political parties, communities, governmental, civil society organizations, and other institutions of government should be able to engage itself in creating clusters of leadership nurseries. And that is the lesson APC will have to learn from the outset.
Very quickly, because we're out of time. We're out of time, Honorable Ayo. Very quickly, before we go, if we can do this in 30, 40 seconds at most, what would be your message to the president-elect?
Well, I would need to tell the president-elect that congratulations first, but that is not yet over, because the handbook the Nigerian people have given to him is voluminous. And he will have to take a choice on which part he wants to go. The part of history, as recently expressed, or the part of prosperity, which the average Nigerian is working on a better.
Well, I'd like to thank you so very much for sharing your time with us, and we hope that pretty much later we'll get to speak with you again on issues that borders on national development. Amb Ayo Adigun, former member of the National Assembly, and at that time he was the spokesperson. Back to you, our closing moments with you, Dr. Ashiru. What would you like to see in the days to come before and after May 29? A quick one, please.
Well, the first thing is that now that the mandate, pan-Nigerian mandate, has been given to General Muhammadu Buhari, it is my expectation that he will sit down and then look at what has happened in the past and chart a new course for Nigeria. In the immediate term, I think he should begin to think about, genuine reconciliation, because now he's president of Nigeria. And then quickly look at the issues of the economy, issues of security, and how to further strengthen, the Nigerian state. And in the long term, he must begin to think about restructuring Nigeria in such a way that the behemoth that we have as the federal government, power must devolve down to the grassroots. If democracy must have meaning, must have bearing and must reward the Nigerian people who had, you know, given all to ensure that there is this change that we all suffer in Nigeria.
We'd like to thank you so very much, and thank you for coming. And this is where we say many thanks for being such nice company. Officially, the Nigeria 2015 studios will end now, but not in its entirety. It's going to a close. The non-stop broadcast of programs has ended today, but we'll continue our evening broadcast of programs for Nigeria 2015. And that will be looking at the governorship elections and the elections into state assemblies across the states where that election will be holding. On behalf of everyone here, I'm Sulaiman Alede.
Well, thank you so much for being a wonderful company. Your tweets, pictures, selfies, everything, wherever it is you'll be watching us around the world. It's been a very beautiful moment here. I've been very, very proud to be a part of history. Thank you. Amb Ayo Adigun.
History is made, and we're all moving forward. But hey, for those of you who sent in your pictures and videos of how you received the results of the elections, I want to say thank you so much. And I'm Nels Hagrid.
Thank you. We are.